is that you can actually step inside the stories that you love. You can walk down Main Street, sail with pirates, explore haunted mansions, fly through galaxies far, far away. Places that began as someone's imagination become places where families make memories they'll treasure forever. That's the magic of Disney Imagineering. They don't just build attractions, they create wonder. And for decades, our next Disney legend has been one of the extraordinary people making that wonder possible. Carrying forward Walt Disney's belief that imagination should be something you can see, hear, touch, and experience together. Millions of guests may not know her name, but they have felt her work, and generations of families have made memories because of it. Her name is Kim Irvine.
It's a small world.
The Tiki Room.
Sleeping Beauty's castle.
For over 50 years, Kim Irvine has created magic.
Protected the legacy and carried us forward into the future of Imagineering. Kim was born and bred Disney. Her father, Harvey Toombs, and her mother, Leota, both worked at the Disney studio. She started out working in the model shop and very quickly absorbed the culture of Imagineering. And in 1979, Kim was asked to start a permanent Imagineering team here at Disneyland. Kim really followed Walt Disney in really looking at the details. As the executive creative director of Walt Disney Imagineering, Kim has worked on thousands of projects. Kim was fabulous at looking forward while honoring the past, but there's no better one than the Haunted Mansion. Kim's mom is the face of the original Madame Leota. So when we had to change the incantations for the Nightmare Holiday show, it was only natural to have Kim step into that role.
I think in the future, guests will also experience her legacy when they see how much has been preserved from Walt's original dream and also what has changed.
Kim is Disneyland. She has been the caretaker. She's been the visionary.
Even if you didn't know her name, when you come through this place and you make those memories, you will always feel Kim Irvine. When you're at Disneyland, you will.
As someone who has been fortunate to be part of so many wonderful Disney stories and worlds, it brings me great joy to celebrate someone else whose work spans the entire Disney universe. Kim Irvine pushed the Disney legacy of excellence in storytelling into a new era, inspiring generations of storytellers to follow in her footsteps. Recently, I had the pleasure to meet Kim, and I was curious what it was like for someone to grow up with parents who worked for Walt Disney himself, and to grow up saturated with everything Disney. Look, I'm a mom, so I know that most kids don't always think mommy or daddy do for a living is, cool or interesting. So I had to ask him, was there ever a point where you just got sick of Disney? Her eyes lit up, and with a big smile, she answered, never. I think we all feel that way, right? Kim, thanks to your vision, your leadership, and most of all, your love of Disney, you have given park lovers new attractions to look forward to with each visit. We are eternally grateful to you for pouring so much passion into the happiest place on earth, where we all get to play. Now, as the Emperor once said, You don't meet a girl like that every dynasty. I'm honored to present this award to you and to welcome you as a Disney legend.
Thank you so much, Sue. I was so excited I came up too early. Can you believe this? Can you believe these people that we're here with today? Just I'm so overwhelmed. In 1970, when I started my career, it was then Wed Enterprises. I was only going to work for the summer. See how that worked out. And all of the original Imagineers were still working there at Disney. Mark Davis and Mary Blair, John Hench, all of our favorites, Claude Coates. And they worked right along with us in the model shop. Wed was pretty small at that time. And they had their own offices, of course, but they loved to come down in the big model shop where we actually brought all their drawings and dreams to life. So we'd sit around big tables and work on the models or paintings, and they'd tell us all the stories about working with Walt and the building of Disneyland, all the tribal knowledge about what it took to create those wonderful attractions that we're still loving today. So when they asked me in 1990 to lead a team of Imagineers down at Disneyland to take care of their firstborn park, which they didn't want to fall behind, I was so honored with that and so happy to have done that for all of these years. I really want to thank the Disneyland, my brothers and sisters there, because they are really the ones that make that magic happen every day. The operations people who work round the clock to make thousands of people through that park, the merchandise people that have to plan years ahead of time what you're going to want to buy and drink and eat, and that amazing maintenance department that we have who has all the skills to take care of the animation, keeping those buildings looking pristine, planting all those planters. Every night, if you were ever there in the evening and saw the army of gardeners that are out there replanting those gardens every night, so it's pristine for you in the morning. I'm just so grateful for those people. I also want to thank I also want to thank my Imagineering team, both past and present. They're an amazing group of people. We started with 2 of us, and we're a team of about 50 people now. And they are absolutely the best. And of course, my family, who has lived all of this with me for all of these years. My husband, Rob, my daughter, Emily, and my daughter, Allie. Of course, my grandson, Rylan, and my granddaughter, Leota. So thank you so much for being such amazing fans. John Hench used to tell me often when he would come down, we'd walk the park and he'd point out all of these things, and we walked for hours. And he came down until he was in his late 80s, early 90s. And after we'd walk the park for a few hours, he'd say, "Let's go on Space Mountain." I'd say, okay. So we'd go and we'd ride around once, and I'd be worried because, that's a rough ride for someone like me. And we get to the end and he'd go, I want to go again. So I'd look at the ride operator and go, she'd go, you sure? Yeah, he's good. So anyways, thank you so much. Oh, and what he used to say always was, remember, the guests own this park. We just take care of it for them.